Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again in Transport Fever 2 on the Island Hub series. And I thought I'd just start here for a very quick, well, relatively quick as far as I do recording anyway, looking at something I should have done a couple of episodes ago. You may recall we had a message from the Mayor of Georgetown, G. George, who suggested that what we really wanted is a properly traditional horse-drawn bus route from the main steam-driven train station into the residential area of Georgetown, this lovely traditional city. And I did do that by enabling a all-vehicle forever mod, whatever it's called. It's part of the Urban Games standard mod set. So I could actually purchase a horse-drawn bus. Yeah, because they're now no longer available to you from your ordinary depots. And I've since disabled that mod because I don't need it. I don't need thousands of vehicles cluttering up my depots. So these are it. But interestingly enough, this is really just a proof that I did do that for G. George. Honest gov. But interestingly, this is a very quiet town. There is very little AI traffic in here. Partly, I imagine, due to the fact that Georgetown is kind of isolated from the rest of the world here. There is this one passenger route going over to the mainland, as it were, and nothing else is coming in here. So there's no intercity or intertown AI traffic. But there is surprisingly little in the way of in-town traffic. I imagine there are people here who do travel within the town to job or to shop or whatever. But no. Maybe I've just got ridiculously effective bus routes, including the main line. If I turn the AI back on, we can see that the main Georgetown loop is losing money. But it is carrying a fair number of passengers, I think. Yeah, indeed, as is the horse-drawn one, which is profitable. Oh, that is spooky, actually. That is very spooky. But let's just, before we leave Georgetown, we shouldn't be here for long. Destinations, that will tell us. Georgetown to Georgetown. Yeah, there are people going to shop and to work within the town, though I'm only carrying 11% of them. So where are they? Oh, there you go. You'll work. But you are travelling by with lines. Yeah, they do use my bus routes. Curious. Anyway, hi. Let's get on with the main thrust of this episode. Actually, talking about comments, which G. George made about his request for the development of Georgetown. I received a comment after the last video from Martin, who suggested that I'd made a strategic mistake in feeding the oil and plastics industry chain that I was trying to resolve or to get working properly in the last episode. We're getting oil coming in from Dien here, which is getting to the refinery here, which should then feed refined oil into the plastics industry and then onto the goods industry. But as we can see here, the Rangpur chemical plant is not getting a lot of refined oil. Most of it is going to the fuel refinery here, which is fair and good because there's a lot of demand for fuel. And this industry here, yeah, is pathetic. 30% or 30 out of 100. And the goods factory here is equally suffering because it's not getting the plastic. And what Martin suggested was that rather than having a train line, let's bring this up, which brings the crude oil in from Dien there, which is then transferred to, let's bring that over there so we can keep them all in view. I can pin them, of course, using the pin button, but yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. So we've got that route there. So that crude oil is then transferred to another train, which delivers it here. And he said, why don't you just have one longer route going straight to the refinery? Which is what a sensible transport manager would do. It's just that I happen to quite like having interchanges and transfers of goods and so on. And this station is already used for other stuff. So that was the first thing that occurred to me, and I thought, well, I'll do that. But to be honest, Martin was right, that there's no real purpose in having fuel waiting here, and it might actually help might improve the production of the oil refinery here if the oil comes straight here without waiting around here. So that's the first thing we're going to do, I think, is attempt to fix this. So we're going to take that train away. You are that train, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are quite full, and you've got 100 waiting there at the moment. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave that line in place for a moment, but we will get our main oil line, which is also a diesel train. Actually, there you are. You're coming up. Yeah, we're going to reroute you so you actually go directly to the station here. And the thing is, do I want you to go through that station? Actually, there's no point in that. No. So I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to reconfigure this station. We're going to get rid of that platform. Right, that's it. Yeah. And this track here. Oh, it's auto-saving. Why does it do it at the most inappropriate times? Actually, they are appropriate because it's quite good it's saved here. Because if this all goes horribly wrong, I can backtrack to before I made the terrible mistake. Yeah, I think we'll have this bypassing this station entirely. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll probably want to... this is no longer train track, so we can get back in here. Let's do this. And can I then draw... This is going to be fast track. There's no catenary because it's just diesel. If I bring... No, if I put that track there... And it's not going very fast, is it? Do I need to worry about it going so slowly? Could we make it go faster? Right, because it does need to come round here. Oh, it could go... Yes, we won't have it connected to that station at all. We'll have it... Oh, all these... I don't know why the game does this. Puts these little bits of track in. Just get in the way. There you are. You're all gone. I think we'll go round and then rejoin this track up here. That's fine. Oh, we don't need you anymore. Let's put some track in. Actually, if I do this, I think it puts the... If I do the parallel tracks, which is another little mod I like to use sometimes, it does put the track on the left, which is... Yeah, that's correct, isn't it? So if we come round here, like so... Good. It just saves me a little bit of effort. I like having effort saved. No, don't connect there. Sloppy mouse work, my man. To there... If we just go along here, so we've got a slightly better curve coming in there. That should be alright. Yeah. And then connecting into this track here. How well can we do that? It doesn't like doing it. Okay, let's take off the parallel track thing and let's do this from here. So we've got a signal there. Actually, can we bring you... Okay, you go out from there. That looks good. Can I connect you? No. Urgh. That looks alright, I think. To there. A slight drop in speed there, which strikes me as being a little bit odd. An unexpected kink in the track. That's better. Faster and then slows down naturally to approach the intersection. Let's get that train out of the way so I can see where my switch point is, which is still somewhere up here, probably. That's looking okay. Yeah, and just join you up to there. Good job. A little bit of signalling, and there we go. A signal, one way, yes. So protect that switch there. Oh, we've got a switch there which protects it. Sorry, a signal there. No, actually it doesn't really, does it? Let's get rid of you. You are in somewhat the wrong position. I think you'd be better off. Oh, I'm not sure I like those tracks. They don't look like there's some weird bumpiness thing going on. Maybe there is a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. Sorry. Please feel free to tell me off. Ooh, we've got a... Ooh, actually no, what's going on here? Hang on, let's just check these tracks. So what have we got? Okay, actually, that purple line is the oil transfer line, which we are actually going to decommission. That line will no longer be used once we finish this. So the fact that there's a signal there ahead of that junction, in fact that switch there does become redundant because those tracks are no longer needed. But it probably is a good idea to take which signal was it? That signal out there. Yeah, so you're going to have a signal coming out of here. Yeah, to protect that. That should be good. Are you? Where's? I've lost the. Okay, there's the station. Right, yeah, and you're coming out there. Ooh, it's a proper little mess here, isn't it? Actually. Oh, we've got. Yeah, we are one way at this point. That's good. Okay, so we can put you in there. So you'll protect that line coming in. And we've got signals there. I think that's okay. And a signal coming in from there over that. No, we don't want that signal there. Because we've got one here protecting that. Again, they're not really needed as such because that orange line, the transfer line, won't be there for much longer. We'll put one there to say you're clear of that switch, sort of thing. Okay, good. And likewise here, you're clear of that switch. We'll put a couple more signals in here. Because with the increased length of this line, we will probably want 2 trains on there. I could do one very long one, but I tend not to do that. That should work. So why have I still got this here? Because you're going to the wrong station now. That's right. Actually, no, let's get that. Bring you back up. And you, sir, are going no longer to the food factory line. So we'll remove you. You are going, in fact, to the oil refinery directly. We won't, we're not, no, not to that platform, because that is the platform for the little shunting train we put in going to the plastics factory. No, you can share the platform with this line which will be decommissioned. So that is platform 3. Good. So you are now going to the oil processor. That is excellent. And the oil rate on that, sorry, the rate on that is 214 now. But the industry does produce 400. So another train, another train. Let's put another train on that. Managed vehicles. We will clone all of you, or one of you, and you are going to be coming out of this station. Okay, so you've got a little bit of a journey to get there. That's fine. Lovely horn. Excellent. And I will have to come back and just check once that transfer has been completed and this oil has been taken away from there. I mean, I could remove it right now, but why lose that money if I don't have to? Now, one of the things that occurred to, well, it didn't occur to me, I spotted it after I finished the last episode, is that in making the various changes to this oil and plastics chain that I was doing around here, I also set a number of loading instructions for a number of routes, including the fuel delivery route here. So if we manage that line, yeah, so I tried to make it very clear as to what I wanted it to pick up and drop down. And what that has meant, I think, is this line has become unnecessary. Really, there's not enough oil or other stuff for it to take, and it's competing directly with the Four Aces line here, if I try and bring them both up, which is nice and profitable. So I think, although Four Aces have done nothing wrong as such, they've followed my instructions and my requirements, this line is I think surplus to requirements. We will sell all these. There's not much on there. No, we'll sell all those vehicles, sell them all, yes, and then I can decommission that line. Delete it. There it is. Didn't see it. Right, now all those goods should now be going to Four Aces. Excellent. But I will need to put another few vehicles on here. How many more do I need? We'll just put a couple on, I think. Clone a couple more. They will need to be called Mad Truckers, of course, because this is the Mad Truckers primary route. There we go. Put that in there. Change that to 11. And this one here can be 12. There you go. Job done. Actually, this food exchange has now only got one terminal in use. There's not a great deal coming out of the food factory going on the trucks here. This is mostly the trucks bringing stuff in for shipment, mostly to Rangpur. So I think, yeah, let's actually alternate, or put alternate. It's not really alternating, is it? It's alternate. Slightly different emphasis, I think. So we'll change this line. Going to have to do a little bit of a roundabouty thing here. So we can put you in and 2. There you go. Which will save, which means they won't have to queue up for so long here. And if there is a small selection of different goods here, then they will get processed that much more quickly, I think. Now, what are you actually loading here? Plastics, no. Fuel, no. That's fine. Grain, no. That's good. Okay, at the dock side, you are loading everything apart from oil and fuel. Actually, we could take fuel. We could take fuel to go to Rangpur. Yeah, I will allow them to do that now. I think. Right. Hopefully that will work out. Right, let me just fast forward this a little bit. Get that train out the way. And we will carry on with the rest of the episode. So our steam train is carrying the last 100 barrels of that crude oil into the processor there, the oil refinery. Well, that's our brand new train, isn't it? So you're waiting to go in there and then get back onto your actual line, which is over there. So once this has dropped off, we've made that revenue. I can sell that train and decommission the line. It's a nice busy little station, this actually, isn't it? What are you waiting for? Oh, for that one to get out. This is quite a mess of switches and junctions here, isn't it? Why are you? Oh, because you are going over to there. That's fine, I think. Yeah, there he goes. Coming in. I love this. Activity. So good when the game gets to this kind of stage where there are trains almost constantly moving, or vehicles generally, of course. Right, so you've made that. Excellent. You're not carrying that one fuel back, I'm afraid. And overall, you've finished in a profit. Excellent. Well, that's quite good, isn't it? Yeah. So let's decommission that train. We will sell you. No, you're not heading for depot. You're going to be sold. That's it. Sorry, click the wrong thing. And this line we can remove. There you go. So we do have some redundant track and junctions here, but we'll leave them there just in case. As you will know if you've watched previous videos, one of the things I like to do before I start recording is check the age of my vehicles and deal with any that are getting particularly old. And one thing I noticed here before starting this episode was these ships here who've been running for quite some time. One of our oldest, in fact that is ship 3, one of our oldest freight routes, the Turpan logs line over here, which is taking those logs there up here to the farm, and that goes off to the sawmill here now near Baghdad, eventually down here to make tools. Can we upgrade that? Is there any new... first thing is, I think you're a small boat. Can I put larger ones on there? If I configure this, let's just check. You're a large landing. Ah, yes. Oh, it doesn't allow me to build a small dock. Anyway, okay, so we can put any size boat we like on there, which is excellent. So what have we actually got here? If I bring you up, there you go. So I've got you in view, so I know what I'm doing. We're going to manage these vehicles. This line is carrying 522. That's quite a lot. It's quite a substantially larger rate than the forest is actually producing. But it seems to cope. They're making money. Actually, how good is that? Yeah, it's nicely profitable. I'm okay with that. These ships carry 100. They go at 16. So, cargo. And they're now out of production. Okay, right. So a properly big boat. Oh, it would be one of these. Yes, that's 220. That's twice the size. A little bit faster. 2 of those would be more than enough, I think. What about smaller cargo boats? 175, 70. I think it's not a long route, is it, really? So I think, let's get rid of that. Hang on, let's get that out of the way for a second. If I press that, that gets rid of that awful glary white. And I can see, yes, it's a short route. We don't need big, huge, great tankers doing that, do we? Container ships. No, I think, yeah, the smaller ship will do. So it's the towboat. You go a little bit faster. You carry 75% more. So to be honest, we could probably get away with 2 of those as opposed to 3 of these. So which of you boats? You're there waiting, so I'll leave you in peace. You're on the way back to Turpan Forest. Yeah, we'll get rid of you, I think. So we'll sell you and just replace you 2 with the Votran towboat. Sweet. Presumably you are carrying 77 logs over there. So I'm not sure that blue colour really works, to be honest. It looks a little bit over the top. But hey ho, that's what we've got. And the rate on that, oh, the rate is 600. The rate is even more than it was before. No matter, hopefully they will carry on making money. And talking of old vehicles, another thing that I noticed, another route I noticed which was a problem, yes, was the Ajaxpost Dien Phu. That will take a little bit of work, I think. We're going to come back to that. That's going to be, I think, the big change I'm going to do in this episode. They're 24 years old, but they're already in very bad condition, as is that Yerevan bulk one. I might do that one off camera. That's a fairly small little freight line to Yerevan. But one thing I did notice was we've got some old planes here, and you may recall at the beginning of the last episode we had some new planes available to us. which was, have we got a depot, a plane depot? We have. Let's get rid of that again. If we buy these vehicles, what have we got? We've got the Canada Air. I mean, I would pronounce that Canada although there's only one A there. Canadair. Canadair? Is that how you'd pronounce it? It just sounds a bit wrong to me. Anyway, 59. Oh no, you're not. We're in 61 now. It would have been the Comet. Yes, you arrived in 1960. You're a nice... You're a large plane. And I was looking at... Which was my aircraft? Oh, the Hong Kong Izmir route. You're the oldest one. And you're still using small airports. Okay, I think we've got room. If we wanted to do that, we could upgrade Izmir to large. Hong Kong. Ooh, there might be room here, but you're a bit tighter there, aren't you? Now, we do already have large airport, Port Moresby there. And also, obviously in Ajaxpost, our hub airport here. Now, Ajaxpost is busy because it's doing both passenger and freight work. I think we could fit another passenger terminal in there without too much effort, but it's going to be the amount of planes coming in, as there are lots of planes coming in on the freight route and quite a few planes coming in, yeah, on the passenger route. Port Moresby, I think, has only got one line. What we might do, I'm thinking of a plan. Yeah, what I'll do, we'll keep the small airport here in Hong Kong, the aerodrome, proper old-fashioned name for an airport, and we'll have that. Ooh, if I have that sending small planes there, so Port Moresby will be servicing 3 routes, because I'm thinking we could then have Port Moresby sending large aircraft to Izmir, or I could. Do I want to create a passenger train route from here, from Hong Kong? It would be a bit of a tight squeeze. We've got a bridge going over there. And we've got a cargo station here, which is currently only used for one line. We could do that. That might be the big job for this episode, not the Dien Bien Phu task. Is adding in a passenger route for Hong Kong. So taking this airport out of use entirely. I'm not sure I like that idea. I quite like having that airport. No, I've decided, I think we will try and put 2 large airports in. So we'll put can we put a large airport in here? This won't be passenger. There you go. Large. So unfortunately the modded airports, I don't know if there are any other modded airports which give me a large capacity for a smaller footprint. The trouble with this is you can only put the buildings on one end of it, and it is quite substantial. I think we might get away with that. It's going to be a bit tight there. We could do that. Okay, now the problem is, of course, we can't upgrade small airports to large ones. We have to delete them. We have to bulldoze them and put them in afresh as new airports. And we can't bulldoze them if there are airplanes close by or actually on the airport. So what have we got here? We've got one plane there. Oh, you're about to take off. Okay, so we've got a few aircraft in flight, I imagine. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take out of the skies the planes in flight, and we just then need to wait for these aircraft on the ground to take off, and then we can change the airports over. So we're going to lose some revenue here from passengers, but yeah, needs must. Okay, we'll get rid of you and you. and you. So we've now got you, you, and you. I mean, I could delete them I could remove those too, but seeing as they're carrying passengers, and I think I'll get away with it, once they take off, I should be okay to remove the airports. So let's go to Izmir. You're about to take off by the look of it. Yeah, so once you've done that, we can remove the airport. Right, so you're gone, and I can delete the airport, and that's broken the line. So our large airport, that's one of you. We don't need a hangar here. We've got hangars elsewhere in the network to bring aircraft in, but you do need to be there. Oh, and on this airport, I don't think we did this on the small airport, did we? You can actually determine which direction planes come in from. And I think I'd have them coming in over the town rather than taking off over the town. I think that's better. That road there looks a bit, yeah, I don't want the town building anything there. That's a bit too close to the airport. Get rid of that. Do I need you there as well? No, that's fine. So can we fit our airport in? How close can I make this? We've got a station there as well. Oh, we can make it quite close. Let's turn this around so I can see where the connectors are. We are connecting it to that train station and also that bus stop there as well. The train will bring in passengers from Ajaxpost and elsewhere in the network who want to go to Hong Kong. And the bus station obviously will bring in passengers locally in Izmir. Okay, that's worked fine and everything is connected. A little bit of smoothing perhaps. Bring you. We'll do a little bit of decoration. We'll extend this asphalt, this concrete ground as well. At some point shortly, once we've completed this work. So Hong Kong, how are you doing? Right, looks like we've got one aircraft still on the stand. Go away. Go away. Quickly. That's it. He's gone. We're going to lose all these passengers, unfortunately, as well. That's the other problem with having to do this. Is you lose all your waiting passengers. And here... oh, we've got a depot there. Oh, the tram depot. Alright, let's get rid of you. But we will probably want a tram depot in here. That's road, isn't it? There you go. Buildings, depots, tram depot. Where can I slip you in where you won't get in the way? Could put you in here. There's no tram down there. Could put you there, but you just look ugly. I think you look better there. That will do. I ought to put some tram tracks in. That's tools, isn't it? Yeah. Make you trammable. Electric catenary. Yeah. There. There. And you're connected. Sweet. Okay. Airport. It's going to be quite a cliff underneath that trade station for the ore mine, the iron ore mine, but needs must. Can I could put you in there, but I'm going to have to get rid of that section of the town. You are quite close. I think if I move you along here and I will probably move, I think, yes, we'll move that tram stop as well. So if we put you in there, so you're coming in. Ooh, yeah, I think we'll have you coming in from over the town, over that railway line. I think. Do I want the tram stop to be directly outside the passenger building, which you can see there on the far left, or do I want it to be in that little corner there? Let's just try something. If I build a little bit of road This is going to be town road. It's going to be that. So if I build you up there, say, yeah, there's no connection points there, but if I put this road, say, along here to connect, yeah, that will connect in. What are you colliding with? Oh, some of the track. Yes. Okay, that little bit of road extension there, which means the passengers just have to walk a little bit down the road. That's okay. They can do that. I don't have a problem with that at all. So let's get rid of all this. We've got room to put our airport in. We'll do the road in a second. I really didn't expect the complicated thing to be the building of the tram station. A bit of painting perhaps. We want some. You asphalt? You are. What colour asphalt are you? Oh, you are that colour. Good. Can I colour you in? I can colour most of you in. I would like to colour in this little grass area here. So shift. Do that. I want to colour in the actual flower beds themselves. Just the bit around. That looks good. I might tidy that up with some fences and stuff. Ooh, and a little bit in the back there. That should be fine. That should be fine. Good. Right, so that's done. So we can now replace those aircraft with comets. Do we want... we had about 7, didn't we, before? Compared to these. What do you carry? You carry 15 at 226. The Comet goes twice as fast pretty much. And another 50%, a bit less than that, or more people. So yeah, we will replace you and perhaps add one more. You're going to Izmir. Let's follow you, shall we, for a moment? Just coming in. Okay. The undercarriage is down. Looking good. And you're missing the build. You're very close to some of those buildings. I might need to put in the Mad Hatters by the plot mod to protect those areas just to the north of the runway there, to make sure the town doesn't build anything that close. I think aircraft should have fairly high emissions. 89, yeah. I wonder if those emissions impact on the town. Well, actually, we can possibly tell that if we bring the emissions overlay in, which is that one there. And emission cursor. Do I need to? The current. It does look like that is a very bright red, isn't it? So if we... Yes. But it is short-lived, relatively speaking. But my goodness, yes, that is quite the plume of pollution over Izmir. Which, up until now, was a lovely island town. But there you go. I will tidy this up and put some fencing and stuff around, and more asphalt around the airport to make it look a little bit more protected and not sat in the middle of a green wood as it is at the moment. And our final job for today is going to be the electrification of our passenger line between Ajaxpost and Dien, which is very profitable, and it is currently running some really quite old steam locomotives. Okay, there's a relatively new one there, but you're quite old. Where's our oldest? There you are. Yeah, looking a little bit worse for wear. I mean, I could increase the maintenance on it, but there is a good amount of demand on this line. Where's Dien? There you are. 192. And each of these trains can carry 111. Yeah, I think we can improve this situation. And what I'm thinking is a lovely fast electric locomotive. So what are you? You're going at 62, which was about the highest speed we could get on steam passenger wagons. So let's do that. Let's manage these vehicles. We'll replace, in fact, all of you on this line. What have we got? We've got a fast electric... Oh, they don't look terribly fast, do they? No. Well, what are you? 56? Nope. Got a Japanese one, which is very Japanese indeed. 53. Well, you go 75. You're a prototype or a tester. Actually, it's very powerful as well. Could use you. How much do you cost me? 1.6 a year. 1.6 million a year. Actually, not too bad in that sense. What about wagons then for passengers? Let's sort these by speed. We do have 75-mile-an-hour wagons. At last. Good. You carry 21. Which wagons are we using at the moment? Oha. Which is you. Yeah, you're carrying a similar number. But this electric loco will be, not diesel, is twice as powerful as that steam loco. So it could do it. It could add more wagons on the end of this. Let's try that. I think we could do that. Alternatively, we've got multiple units, of course. what do we have here? Ooh, 81. That's better than 75, isn't it? Have we got a proper multi-unit here carrying more than 20? Yes, we have, carrying 146. Ooh, that is nice. You might work actually. Okay, so if we put you in, your length is 121. Okay. If we put the loco in, which was where have you gone? That's you, isn't it? Yeah. So if we put you in, and we want some of these wagons. Oh, you're Chinese. I'm not sure we should mix Chinese and Japanese vehicles. You're less than 200, which should be okay actually. 147. Do you know what? I'm tempted to go with the multi-unit again, to be honest. Yeah, we'll do that. Although I noticed the date is Christmas of 1961, so we might get an even better selection in the new year. But the first thing will be to get this track electrified, because it's not electrified at the moment. So let's crack on and do that. Oh, that's the freight station. So where does Dien Phu come in? You come in on that platform there. You've got no alternate by the look of it. No, it is just you. Okay, let's electrify you then. Tools, electrification. Let's get rid of you. Oh, hang on. So if I electrify both these lines, because, yeah, might as well do both lines because trains are coming in on both. And it will look silly having just a little bit of it electrified. So you're electrified, but it's not doing that bit of track there. Oh, I wonder, that might be modded Japanese track rather than vanilla track. Okay, in which case I need to replace that. Otherwise this won't work. You can't have unelectrified track at the station. If the... no, that's it. Can I remove you? Okay, broken things. Okay. Where's the track? There you are. It's going to be high-speed electric. In there. Oh, got rid of that. Excellent. Can I do the rest of this track? Because you go up into here. It looks like, yeah, you're all electrified. Excellent. What about... you probably are as well. Yes, I think you're all electrified going in there. Okay, so give me a moment and I will electrify the rest of this track to Dien Phu, and we'll come back and put some new locomotives on it. That appears to be done. We have new electrified track running between Ajaxpost Maxima, our hub passenger station, and Dien Phu, and I've also put electric signals down the length of the line as well, because they were still the old semaphores, which seemed a little bit inappropriate for a modern electrified railway network. We're just waiting for the year to turn over to see if we get any exciting new vehicles. Ooh, new aeroplanes going even faster. Boeings, I think it's the first Boeing, and more Lockheed, all the Hercules. What else are we going to get? Ah, some Indian railway. Ah, right, you're the locomotive, I imagine. I'm not sure if you might be diesel. Lots more Japanese. You're a bit slow. More wagons, more wagons. Loads of wagons. Okay, I don't think we've got any exciting new trains then. Right, so let's then look at dealing with this line. Managing our vehicles. Why is this box so big? Can I not... If I do that... Ah, that's better. Oh, I must have clicked that little box there by mistake. Right, so yes, replacing these. Electrics. No. No, nothing there. Ah, it's you. You only get 62, you see, though. I want faster than that. Right, so I think we are with our multi-unit still. Ooh, you're brand new. Well, you're a brand new one. 59. No, I'm sorry, mate. That's not acceptable. I want these. You go at 68. Yeah, I want fast, I'm afraid. It's all about the speed. So it's the JNR Series 153, a 6-car consist. We could possibly make it a little bit smaller, because 146 is quite a lot. No, we'll do that. We'll see. That might prompt more people to travel if they're going to get between the two cities that much more quickly. So we add you. I'm going to replace you for 47.5 million. No electric. What do you mean no electric path? Have I missed something? Oh, there must be a little bit of a switch somewhere or something which ain't electric. Bother. Let's get rid of you for a second. You're all electric. Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Right, now that should... Oh, yes. Right, I just need train 13 to be replaced as well. Manage vehicles, train 13, replace you with a 6-car. That's it. Add you. Replace. Yes, you can. Super. So there's one of those trains in there. Not unloading. Oh yeah, funky looking vehicle. I'm not sure if we've got you on the track already. Have we? We turn this age thing upside down. Ah, you are. I think you are going to... Oh no, you're a different... Oh, you are the 153. 152. Ah, that's an earlier model. 127. So you're already carrying more people than you were before. Excellent. So I think this is where we will complete today's episode. So I will say thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Transport Fever 2. If you've enjoyed this, it'll be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbsy uppy button. Even better, if you've got something to say about what I'm doing with the game or the game itself, then please do. Ooh, steam train. Then please do just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Other than that, of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2, until the next time, bye-bye for now.